We're seeing Europe opening the door to China. You want to talk about blowing up your auto industry? The European Union announced that they are having discussions with China to remove all automotive barriers around tariffs. Germany's auto industry is in a recession, and you're going to import Chinese electric vehicles into Europe just to try and counteract America. This is cheat taking Belt and Road right into the heart of Europe, right into Deutschland. So, and then all suddenly, about a month ago, 2 months ago, all the Chinese autonomous vehicle companies started opening up operations in Europe. Pony AI, WeRide. What did they know? What did the CCP tell Pony AI and WeRide ahead of this announcement that we get out of the European Union?
I don't think that anyone knew anything. I feel like this is a direct result of Europe reacting to the tariff plan of the U.S. So, yeah, it's open now. Let's see when all the dust settles in terms of these trade wars, where it ends up. So I just think this was a very reactive thing by the EU in response to Trump's tariffs. It's a bad decision, by the way, because, allowing, to your point, it's hurting your own European manufacturers and you're allowing effectively stolen IP and subsidized technology into your market. That's not ultimately great for the EU. So if they think they're somehow hurting the US, that's, what do they say? Cutting off your nose to spite your face.
It's the art of the bad deal or the art of the reaction deal, if you want to summarize it that way. Let's say that the deal goes through and Baidu expands their Apollo Go program into Europe. Do we start to see announcements from Uber where they're starting to ramp up these autonomous Chinese-made vehicles in Europe since they're going to be expanding there?
From Uber's standpoint, you have to be passionless about this. It doesn't necessarily help them in the US if they're helping Chinese companies in Europe, but Uber is a global company. So sure, I mean, this is the fragmentation that's required. They should look at that globally. So there's no reason that Uber and others should do this. It's just at the expense of the U.S., and the U.S. is still the largest market. So, again, it's kind of a bad result of our trade policy at the moment. But this speaks to, how quickly that's going to get resolved. A lot of these, it's not like when the trade war was on for a lot of these countries for the week that it was on, and I get that it's extending for China, that you're going to have all of a sudden people are, shovel ready on manufacturing in the U.S. Let's see where things settle out before we just are convinced that Uber is spending their efforts to support technology companies, Chinese technology companies. Because again, U.S. most important market, that doesn't solve their issue here because those technology companies won't be able to be operational here, or maybe they will, but I doubt they will.
What I do know is that we're going to have to watch it to see what comes to fruition, and if it does come to fruition, I want to see, do these Chinese autonomous vehicle Robotaxi companies, do they get the Uber bounce that we're seeing in Austin?